Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we've got 10 more ounces to add to the guardhouse box, or actually this one's not going to fit in the guardhouse box, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So we got 5 ounces of Madison Mint, and then a couple of Crown Mints and Hamilton. And actually this one here, actually might as well start with this one here. This one kind of faked me out at first. I thought this might be a Madison Mint. Has kind of that plain reverse. That's type 7 for Madison Mint. But for this particular mint, that's a type 5 reverse. This is Ceeco Mint. Ceeco? C-E-E-C-O. And yeah, this is cool. Women's Liberation bar. I do have another Women's Lib bar with kind of some boobies and interesting provocative positions, but this one's a little more family friendly, but you can see she's carrying him across the old threshold there. With if that's her wedding outfit, woo! Anyway, let's check the good book. Ceeco Mint, and you can tell here they released a lot of hand-colored or enameled bars, and yeah, I think a lot of those wore down pretty easily, but I've seen a few out there. I'm not much into the colored bars, but here's our candidate here, Ceeco 52, and there is one with an error. A Ceeco bar in reverse spelling adjacent to and just behind the words 1 ounce. So I don't think I've got that one, but we'll take a close-up look and double check. So Ceeco 52, Women's Liberation, 1973, type 5 reverse, as I mentioned, 9500 minted and rarity 3. So get that into a capsule. And see if we can zoom in a little here. I don't think I've got any extra lettering, unfortunately. So it says something up top, but I think that's just like designer initials or something. P-E-F-E. Anyway, spent a lot of time on this one. Next. Right, so next up, let's take care of this guy here. Halloween, and kind of toned up. Pretty cool looking. A little purple. Witchy poo. And this is a neat one. 1973. And Madison Mint. And this is a variant. Look at that. Upside down Madison Mint. So this is a type 1A. And happy to have that. I do have one other. Actually, I think I did get it out here to be ready. I do have another one, and this has the traditional Madison Mint. Here we are in the book. Madison 30. I have a canceled one also. Madison 30 and 30V. That's the one I've got today. Reverse variety, 1973, type 1A. Both of them have rarity value of 3. Into a capsule. Man, these are squish-free capsules or something. Next up is another Madison Mint. This is part of what I call the transportation series. And there are different cars and whatnot in this one. The train, the general train is part of that. High-wheeler, bicycle. So this one I jokingly call C3PO with my buddy Victor de los Reyes. So had been after this for a while and kind of dropped into my search or into my pile when I was at the LCS, so happy to finally get this one. Let's check the book. And here we are on the Madison Mint page with all the transportation. And so we've got the Adriatic 31 and 1973 Type 7 is the blank reverse. rarity value 3, no matter which variety you have. And it's a common occurrence for Madison Mint to have type 7, type 1, and type 2 reverse types. There is type 1, and I didn't show it earlier, but yeah, the 1A is the inverted, and so there's no like 0.999 or anything. Type 2, it's hard to see here, but it says 0.999 fine silver underneath Madison Mint. Capsule time. Also in the transportation series is this Old Ironsides, the USS Constitution. And this is a beautiful piece. Been wanting this for a while as well. And thank you, Victor, for helping me out. This isn't the one from Victor, but he did, he did get me one, and I got impatient and found one also before I got the one from him. So I'll take as many as I can get. I love ships. So let's check the good book again. And here we are, Madison 10. Yeah, 10. It's hard to see. Hard to see through the camera. Old Ironsides. And so again, the type 7, 1, and 2. I've got the blank one, type 7. Rarity 3. This time there is a difference, so I will be on the lookout for the other varieties. And let's hope we have better results here. Next up is going to be this one. We'll skip the Thanksgiving for a moment, and we'll do Mother's Day. So this is a neat one, a little bit high relief. It's got like a book or whatever raised kind of device, and pretty neat. Traditionally, as I've said before, I didn't normally go for holiday or special occasion bars, but I've seen the light. A lot of these are collectible. This one has some color and some of my favorites there, some fingerprints, but pretty cool. So see if it fits in a capsule. It might be a little high relief. Get that in, hopefully. There we go. Here we are back on the same page with the Halloween bar, but there's our current one, Madison 28, Mother's Day. And so there's only the one version plus the canceled, so 1973 type 7B. That's a little different. And then rarity 3. Let's see what's up with 7B. For the most part, we've been dealing with type 7, which is blank, but this is 7B, and that's the oval and then blank. So pretty cool. I did notice like a little imperfection there in the oval. It's kind of like bent or something. So, but pretty darn cool. Happy to have this one. Next up, we've got the last one from Madison Mint, and this is a neat one. It's the Thanksgiving 1973 bar. And this one has a pilgrim on the right and some cool looking, I guess those are grapes on the left. And pretty darn cool. So Madison Mint, and this is a type 1 reverse. We'll confirm that in the book in a moment. But shout out to Peter J. He's got the 1974 Madison Mint. We call it the Turkey Trotter. So they're side by side in the book. Let's check it. And here we are on this very busy page of Madison Mint. But there's our candidate, Madison 41, and there's Peter J's Turkey Trotter. So 41 and 42. So 41 is Thanksgiving 1973, and there is a reverse variety, just one. So it's either inverted or regular, type 1, both rarity 3. And so for Peter's sake, we've got Thanksgiving 1974, type 2, 6004 minted, and also rarity 3. So at least you got a mintage number. I've got nothing. Right, here we go with the capsule. Right. So in case you're wondering who the heck is Peter J, he supports so many different channels, some great comments, puts a lot of thought into the comments, so definitely appreciate Peter J. That was it for Madison Mint, but the reason I had skipped the Thanksgiving and went to the Mother's Day is so I could follow it up with this Thanksgiving. And this is a Hamilton Mint, and these are notorious for being a little thicker and longer and don't fit into capsules. And we'll have to put this into the Whitman album, which isn't the end of the world, but I kind of liked the design and nostalgia of this one. A lot of the Hamilton Mints bars are like 10,000 mintage. This one is a little bit less. So let's check the good book. Here we are on the Hamilton page, and you can see that by the description, they specialize in lots of sets and whatnot. And so I'm not a huge fan of Hamilton Mint just because there are so many of every kind of set, and also they minted a lot. But here's ours, Hamilton 3, with the old birdie there, the quail. And so Thanksgiving 1974, and has the individual style reverse, 5,312 minted, and rarity 4. So I'll show you some other pages of Hamilton just so you get a flavor for what their usual pattern is. Like they have the presidents, and I mean, just to get one of every president is a lot, but man, look at the mintage numbers. So just higher than I care to collect. Just so you can see the dilemma, they're just a skosh too long to fit into a capsule. Right down to the final 3 bars, and these are all like special occasion and holiday bars. And also, like the Hamilton Mint, these last 2 mints represented are known for being around for a long time and making a lot of bars. So this one I believe is Silvertown. I don't have this in my book. It's kind of newer for my book. So shout out to World Money Wins if you can help me out to confirm that this is Silvertown. And pretty cool. So since I can't check the book, let's just do the capsule. There we go. Right, next up, let's do another graduation. But this one is from Crown Mint, I believe. So kind of a vertical orientation, portrait style. Passing out the diploma. Lots of cool detail on this one. And, even has somebody's name engraved. Lisa Eileen Yerby. Congratulations on your graduation. And so we can see the hallmark or the logo there, CM, and kind of their picture frame or whatever style. And it is designed to be engraved. I think this is probably only my second one I have that's got someone else's name on there. So let's check the good book. Here we are, Crown Mint 11, kind of a crummy picture. Crown Mint 11, we have a few variants. So graduation 1982 is the traditional one, type 1, rarity 4. So the other choices are 5 and 5A. Let's check the front pages. I'm not as familiar with Crown Mint to know the difference. So it looks like we might have scored here. So type 1 is kind of a plain picture frame-ish thing. Type 5 is the one like I've got with the fancy schmancy around the outside and the type at the bottom. So, and do we have inverted? Type 5 reads up. Anyway, either one is a $15 rarity value. Actually, yeah, I have the type 5A reads up. Yeah, I have 5A. Cool. Capsule chime. So yeah, we're doing all right, except for the Hamilton Mint. Everybody's fit into a capsule. And last but not least, we've got Mother's Day, also by Crown Mint. And And this has a little bit of color. Kind of cool. So CCM on the front, California Crown Mint, but on the back it just has a CM. And so this is that kind of doily-ish thing like we just had, but this one is horizontal. This is a type 4, and it's not inverted. So let's confirm all that in the book. Here we are, Crown Mint 10. It was right next to our graduation one. So it does have a reverse variety. We have that, type 4, but it's actually more common than the type 1. So how about that? Anyway, pretty happy to have it. Get that one into the capsule. Right, so let's put the ones that fit into the guardhouse box, and then we'll bust out the Whitman album. And here we are with the guardhouse boxes. Some of them are a little kind of jumbled up here. I do have another Halloween bar already in this one, so we'll put those away first. And this is the other one we had out earlier just to kind of show off. And then we've got our transportation bars, and I do have some of my other Madison Mints in there, so I will put those together. And since it's Madison, we'll just polish that off. There we go. So there's our brick 050, and then the rest can kind of go in here until we can get better organized. Here we are with the Whitman album, and this one is kind of random things. Got our Zeppelins on page 1. Shout out to AGAU Addict. And on page 2, we've got some various animals here, Justice Mint, dogs, and a quail. But this is another Hamilton Mint. That's a bison, and I got a spot there. So let's put the quail in. Actually, I don't even need to pause. Let's just go. Let's just go. And there it is. Very nice. Well, I hope you've enjoyed checking those out. I've had a blast showing them off. And actually, we're all backed up here, so got plenty of videos upcoming. So thank you so much for watching Coinsense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye. Bye. Next up is the Thanksgiving bar from the Blind. This might be the superstar of the choo-choo and even the bicycle. So today we've got what? Fuck. It's colder than I thought it was gonna be. Kind of known for high quality and shit. So I thank you so much for watching Coinsense and Nonsense. Whoa. And until next time, bye. Bye.